Take Notes TV is the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Tune in, tune in, tune in. You already know the vibes, man. We live and direct, and this is the Why Not Take Notes show featuring the one and only Silky Notes and that boy Why Not. Why Not? Say what up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning to everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let them know the vibes. Hey man, shout out to my whole entire TNT gang, all 20,600 plus subscribers. We on that greatest 21K journey. Subscribe to the gang, hit the like notification and subscribe button. Make sure you commenting on the feed. You see the t-shirts I got for you if you want to support the channel, they right there. Also, we got a Cash App as well if y'all want to be all the way tuned in and down with the gang. But anyway, got a lot to report today. We ain't gonna take too much of your time. Tune in, tune in, tune in, because you already know how we move, and we give you the vibes real raw, real facts, and real efficiently. And we moving. First story of the day: UFC star Israel Adesanya, the style bender, responds to his ex-girlfriend allegedly filing a lawsuit for half of his assets. Previously, UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya was sued by his ex-girlfriend, who was allegedly asking for half of his earnings. Since then, Adesanya has fired back at the move by his ex on social media. Adesanya broke up with his girlfriend Charlotte Paldrell, which caused many waves, and fired back on an unnamed past person, which many believe is directed at his ex. He says, "You don't care about my life because you sold info about me, so I don't care about yours," said the fighter. Adesanya continued, "I don't even hate, I just don't care about you. I've not been in love with you for a while. In summary, I'm glad this happened. I wouldn't fucking change a thing." Other words allegedly aimed at his ex following the lawsuit found him saying, "Me loading up receipts. Y'all should have left me the fuck alone. I got time and I got lawyer money." Adesanya then referenced Moroccan football player Achif Hakimi's divorce, saying, "When you came into my life with nothing and tried to leave with millions, but like Akrif Hakimi, my assets are protected. I wouldn't. I would have taken half her shit too, but I don't want half of nothing." Stay tuned for more updates. Yeah, so this is a little Trish Dim Karen type chick. You know what I'm saying? She said they dated too long. In certain states, though, I think when you live with somebody you like for like more than 7 years, you're legally considered married. I don't know what state they lived in or anything on the specifics of that, but yo, y'all gotta pay attention to the law, because women will tell you they deserve half your earnings even though they weren't shooting with you in the gym.
It wasn't making threes with you in the gym.
You feel me though? It wasn't with you shooting in the
Yeah,
gym.
getting
Yeah,
kind of different out here.
yeah.
It seems like everybody trying to take. Nobody don't want to come to the table and build together. Everybody want to take, 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 take. They trying to take notes. You hear me?
Yeah, man. They really trying to take notes. You ain't lying, man. Like, here my thing about it, yo. It's like, yo, you really must have not been nothing, because without him, you have to file a wild lawsuit to get your money right. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's not that. It's just sometimes, when you in a relationship and things go sour and they move on and you move on, sometimes they move on ain't as strong as the one they left behind. You
mm,
know what I'm saying?
mm,
And what happens is you get the bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? You thought the grass was green on the other side. You go to the other side, it's nothing but dirt, no seeds growing, nothing.
mm-hmm,
He want the little bit that you got, and you had a motherfucker that was willing to share his. He don't want yours, but it'd be decent to acknowledge,
mm-hmm,
you know, you know what I'm saying. So it's crazy because these are the ways of some women, not all, and these are the way of some men, not all. So
mm-hmm,
that's the world we living in right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that women advertise it like this is something that's supposed to be done. And this craziest thing is a lot of times they believe in just giving you pussy and giving you head is that's the payment.
mm-hmm,
That's all you get.
mm-hmm.
And that's the sad part.
There's a lot of niggas out
That's the
there,
sad part.
doing the same thing and vice versa too. You know
But you know what though?
what?
You gotta blame the men. You gotta blame the men, dog.
Facto.
Cause check this out. Check
Mhm.
this out, right? Let's just say
Yeah.
men stop going to strip clubs.
Yeah.
Men stop going on social sites paying for pussy.
Mhm.
Excuse my French.
Mhm.
Let's just say we cut all these things out that make women turn into the things that we don't like. What do you have? You have a whole class of working females, sophisticated, independent,
Yeah.
not
Well.
settling, not not settling for hoism because nobody's buying it.
Yeah.
If you don't buy it, if you don't buy into it, it cannot grow.
That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point.
It cannot. So at the same time, we got to start stepping on our dicks and realizing we created a three-headed monster
Mhm.
to the point where they feel like they entitled and all they got to give you is pussy.
Now that's a very interesting point. I think that was well said because like there's definitely like the times we living in. You know these OnlyFans shorties. You know dudes paying, subscribing to the pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, look,
Passport bros. You know all this bullshit, bro.
yo, bro, those the real simps.
Mhm.
I understand they feel like, yo, I could smack the nigga bitch just by flying her out.
Mhm.
Yeah, but my nigga, that money that you wasting on flying that girl out means nothing. You making her 10 times worse, and you making her feel like what she doing is right.
Mhm.
You gonna have a daughter one day. Let a nigga treat your kid. Let a nigga treat your daughter like a whore. You know what I mean? Throwing cash at her, making her do strange shit for change.
Yeah, man. Fact
This
though.
thing, this think about what we creating, and then we talk about like, oh, this bitch that, she's no good, she's that. Yo, can you believe she did this? Can you believe she stole this? Can you believe she want half of my money? We created that narrative.
Fact though.
If we cut all that out,
Mhm.
the simping, that means flying them out. That means paying subscriptions to see women strip.
Mhm.
That means going on dates with women and they not even reciprocating the same energy.
Nah, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. I understand what you're saying.
They not calling you out and being like, yo, let me take you out. I want to take you out today. You a good man. You deserve to be taken out. They not calling you out and saying, yo, hold up. You took me to get my nails done. You took me to do this. This week, I want to take you to get a massage. Or won't you come get your nails done with me on me? Or better yet, won't you sit down and let me do your toes? Let me clip your nails and clean under your nails and do all those things that you
Mhm.
paid for me to get done.
Fact though.
See, it don't work like that because you know why? A lot of times, not only women, I can't just single them out. Not only women, because
Mhm.
I don't want this to be a woman bashing segment.
Facts.
It's not that.
It's not.
It's not that. Yeah, because I love women. I
We,
love them.
yeah, Techno TV loves women. We love our women. We love our queens. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta start thinking a little bit different and adjusting accordingly because men and women, and it starts with the men first, and we need to lead by example.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And really
yes,
like because the women are guarded right now. They're real defensive right now because they've been done wrong for a long ass time, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
and that's a fact. And that's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
so
But
now
guess what?
so
We
now.
living in time.
hmm
Go ahead.
Now, I'll say so. Like,
Go ahead, brother.
I feel like women, as of late, they got the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? They're more independent. They don't have to depend on men like they used to have to. So, they're more guarded, and we just gotta present ourselves better as men because there are a lot of wicked men out there, and I get why women are so defensive. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta
Yeah.
make a change as men. We gotta look for more genuine women. You know what I'm saying? Who really care about us and look past the facade of their looks and the makeup and the eyelashes and all that and their nails and shit like in their
And the lace
bodies.
front,
Yeah, and the lace fronts. All the artificial shit
all that.
to mask you and the smoke and mirrors being thrown in your face and really find someone who genuinely, loves you for you, and y'all gotta accept them for who they are. Because nobody's perfect, including yourself. So I'm just rapping though. What do I know? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's coming from a nigga with two baby mothers. But yeah, so but facts though. Facts though. We gotta adjust the way we living. You feel me?
Yeah, we got to readjust the way we live in. It's a simple fact. It's this: if you always buying a woman gifts, right?
Hmm.
Try putting the gifts on hold and see how she acts.
Fact though.
Try it. Like if you always treating your woman and you do what you can for your woman and you do the things you could and put the gifts on hold and see how she treats you.
Mm.
See if she don't have an attitude. See if she stop talking to you. See if she starts snapping.
Hmm.
See if she don't put that wet on hold.
Hmm. Nah, I know what you're
You
saying, man.
Joe, listen, it gets deep. It gets deep. And the deeper you sink, the deeper the veil come off your eyes, you see this.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Being 41 years strong on this earth, you know, you know how they say once an adult, twice a baby?
Yeah.
I'm Benjamin Button. I'm Benjamin Button out this motherfucker.
Hey
I'm Benjamin Button out this motherfucker.
hey yo, Take Notes
And
TV.
I'm
You
gonna
already
tell you
know the
this.
vibes. Nah, what? You say it? Say it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, the only way you can understand the way this stuff is turning out, you actually gotta live life.
Hmm.
And a lot of times you can't relinquish all your funds and they just get to sit. They don't do nothing but
Yeah.
give you pussy. Men, wake the fuck up.
Fact though.
Drink some. I don't drink coffee. I don't condone in coffee, but drink some fucking coffee.
Well, I fuck with the coffee, yo. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, nah, I feel the vibes,
Yeah,
yo.
shout outs to Folgers Free.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take Notes TV. You already know the vibes, man. Hey, this is the Why Not Take Notes show. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like notification and subscribe. The next story of the day: Judge rules that Jack Dorsey can make terrible business decision to buy Jay-Z's title. According to reports, a judge ruled that Jack Dorsey has the right to move forward in acquiring Jay-Z's title streaming platform. However, the judge didn't offer their ruling without dishing out a backhanded comment in the process. Chancellor Chancellor Kathleen McCormick mentioned the financial troubles facing Tidal in the midst of this purchase by highlighting how the music platform was failing financially, losing its major contracts, and facing an ongoing criminal investigation, all of which Dorsey's company Block knew about before proceeding with the purchase. It seemed by all accounts a terrible business decision, McCormick wrote. Under Delaware law, however, a board comprised a majority of disinterested and independent directors is free to make a terrible business decision without any meaningful threat of liability, so long as the directors approve the action in good faith, she added. Per F- SF Gate, Black entered a term sheet to buy a majority interest in the music firm in late 2020. Dorsey and Carter were spotted together in Hawaii a few days later. The company closed the deal following the April buying 86% of Tidal and 237 million, almost 200 million of which was reportedly marked as goodwill in accounting. Carter became the 12th member of the Block's board. So this is about Tidal. Jay-Z tried to sell Tidal. It seemed like such a bad deal that a judge had to tell him, like, yeah, you can make such a bad business move. I don't know what this Jack Dorsey guy, plans to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You know how the business people are. They got they got ways to move about stuff and make stuff flip, write it off, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, title. I guess title was failing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really talks about title, you know, anymore.
Yeah, yeah, because you know why? Um, you got a lot of entrepreneurs out here that's trying to do their own thing.
Mhm.
They got their own vision of title.
Mhm.
And to be completely honest, do you see Jay Z pushing title? No. Do you see him talking about it? Do you see him trying to put something into the brand to make you want to listen to it? No. All those other brands is out there pushing. They still pushing. He's pushing on different things. See, he got his hands in so much different stuff. He forgetting the groundwork. Title was one of the groundworks he had before he started moving up. Correct?
Correct.
As
Facts.
you move up, you just think about the stuff that's moving.
No, you're right. You're
You
right.
know what I mean? You gotta, man. You don't see him doing giveaways on Title. You listen to Title. I'm giving away tickets. I'm giving away free tickets to Rock Nation concerts. You don't see him doing none of that to make people want to listen to Title.
Yeah.
It's more than just being a Jay Z owned establishment, but you also gotta give a little bit. You gotta give a little bit. If you want them to listen, you gotta give a little bit.
I think he did in the beginning. I think they ran out of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like so he tried to like link the artists together, but then the major conglomerates like Apple Music, YouTube, and Spotify. You know, he was just like he
Phase
can't.
them out.
Yeah, he couldn't
They
compete
phase
with
them
he
out.
couldn't compete with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So
You know
yeah.
why? You know why? Because he tapped into their system,
Hmm.
and what they did, they blackballed his ass.
Yeah, well, they just made sure he wasn't gonna be at the. They made sure he wasn't gonna be at the top. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't
you
happening.
you better know that. You better know that.
Yeah. So,
You better know that.
but yeah, shout out Hove, man. Shout out Hove, the great, the goat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Hove. One time for the culture. You hear me? Take Notes TV. I need everybody and their mother to hit that like, notification, and subscribe button if you part of this TNT gang. You know how we moving. You know what we jacking. Next story for this Why Not Take Notes show. We talking about Ben Simmons, formerly of the Philadelphia 76ers, mocks his ex-team after their blowout loss. Uh, Boom, show y'all the picture right there. 2 years ago, a young and inexperienced Atlanta Hawks team led by Trae Young defeated the top selected Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Not only was the upset loss an abrupt ending to Doc Rivers' postseason debut at the helm of the 76ers, but it was also the last game that Ben Simmons would play with the franchise that drafted him. Following the team's epic collapse to the team's collapsed. The team's best player, Joel Embiid, seemingly took a shot at Ben Simmons, who struggled throughout the playoff series against the Hawks by underlining the fact that he passed on an easy layup during the final minutes of the fourth quarter. All right, so then shortly after that, an on-court battle with mental health ensued for Ben Simmons, culminating with setbacks and unreconcilable feud with the 76ers. In 2021, the three-time NBA All-Star was traded from the 76ers to the Brooklyn Nets, along with Seth Curry and Andre Drummond, and two first-round draft picks for James Harden. Although both sides have moved on, Simmons has yet to regain form on the court. The 6'11 point guard was noticeably missing for the active roster during the 76ers vs. Nets matchup in the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs this year. Yesterday, his former team suffered a blowout loss at the hands of the Boston Celtics. Ironically enough, the 76ers were just eliminated from the playoffs at the exact same juncture of their postseason exit 2 years ago after being defeated by the Atlanta Hawks. But this time around, they couldn't blame Ben Simmons for his lack of aggression for their woes. Simmons seemed to chalk up the 76ers loss as a moral victory, posting a screenshot of himself on Instagram stories while watching the game on television when the score was 108 to 78 in the game's final minutes. In front of the flat television was a glass of red wine on a glass coffee table. For those familiar with the story involving the Philadelphia 76ers, no caption was necessary. All right, so you know what I'm saying? Ben trying to throw shots at 76ers. And yeah, like, yo, the 76ers can't blame Ben Simmons for their downfall. But let me tell you something, Ben Simmons. You are the most overpaid person who doesn't perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, giving light skinned
Well, I'll
brothers a
tell you
bad
this:
rap.
it's not only Ben Simmons that's overpaid. It was many others before him.
Yeah, now there is,
Remember,
but he's one of them ones, yo.
remember, Sam Bowie got drafted before Michael Jordan.
Yeah, yeah, there's been a lot of
Yeah,
failed draft picks throughout the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to go on
you know what I'm
about
saying?
him. You know what I'm saying? But Ben Simmons, yo, let me tell you something. Markel Fultz was the number one draft pick. He ain't live up to the hype, but he's still hooping. He's still on that court. He actually had a good season last season. But my point is, Ben Simmons got too much talent to be like acting the way he be acting, bro. And like he don't show up. You know what I'm saying? Is a poor role model to the kids to think you can come up and finesse in this league. You don't do shit. You barely play, bro. Like I don't think you've done 100 games in the last 3 seasons. That's like just ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. Him, Zion Williamson, people with so much potential, God-given abilities and stuff like that, not disciplining themselves, not taking their craft serious, and not staying focused and locked in. You know, I'm gonna point that out. You know what I'm saying? Not talking, you know, and then and it does speak to your character. I'm not gonna lie, it does speak to your character as a person. Certain actions that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about me, I'm not a great basketball player, but I love basketball players. I mean, I love basketball. You know what I'm saying? I love you know,
Pause. Pause. Damn. Damn. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
yeah,
You love basketball players.
yeah. I mean, female basketball. I love
Your
Angel Reese.
daddy.
I love Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? She a basketball player.
Yeah, clear that up,
Yeah,
amigo.
yeah. I love basketball. You know, pause, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in this conversation. I love Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? I love the game of basketball. My overall point I'm trying to say. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Like it you know, it helps you as a man, you know what I'm saying? I still hoop to this day, like just the certain things you have to get through to achieve a goal. My brother's also a head basketball coach, you know, Division 3. So it's in my family. But yeah, man, like, you know, show up, man. You know what I'm saying? Show up, Ben. Like, get in the gym. Don't talk trash. Get in the gym. You really don't earn the right to talk any shit. You weren't on the court battling when the Sixers beat the Nets. I didn't see you on the court. You know what I'm saying? That's some scared shit, bro. Keeping it a buck.
Get in the gym, boy.
Get in the
Get in
gym.
the gym. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. But they snatch your soul.
Nah, fact though, fact though. This is the Why Not Take Notes show. You already know. Hit that like notification and subscribe buttons early in the morning, and we giving you the vibes. I can barely talk right now, but we out here. Hey, next story of the hour, we're talking about DMV's very own, DC's very own Shy Glizzy arrested on a felony charge for allegedly pulling a gun on his girlfriend. Oh God. Rapper Shy Glizzy was reportedly arrested this past weekend after police claimed he pulled a gun on his girlfriend, threatening her in the process. According to law enforcement sources, the incident happened after an alleged verbal altercation with his on and off girlfriend. Police claim the situation escalated rapidly, pushing the rapper to pull a gun and threaten the woman. Shaglizzy and the woman reportedly got into the street around 9 a.m. this past Saturday, and the rapper fled the scene afterward. West Hollywood sheriffs caught word, and a criminal report was filed, resulting in the rapper being arrested by 6 p.m. later that day. The rapper was hit with a felony charge of making criminal threats. Sources that spoke to TMZ say cops didn't find a weapon on Shy and that he denied threatening the woman at all. He was released on $50,000 bond. All right, and that's the latest on that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely,
If they ain't find no weapon, why the hell he had to bond out?
I know. Unless there were witnesses on the scene.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of is witnesses on the scene. But let me tell you something, like, and I'm not saying he didn't do this, but like when a shorty like claims anything on you, bro, 9 times out of 10 they gonna investigate you and they only gonna bring you in. Like probable cause for for a shorty is easy, yo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so like yeah, man, just being real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you know what I'm saying. I don't know, man. You know, just give me all the latest update on that. You know, he hails from the D.C. area. Shot Glizzy, you know, one of the ones that make it out the D.C. area. So you know, just reporting on the news on that. We'll get you more updates on that because I really can't speak on it because I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But he bonded out on $50,000 bond. So you know, we'll keep you posted with that. But that's the latest on that, and that happened in West Hollywood. It did not happen in D.C. All right, yo. Take Notes TV, are you hitting that like notification, subscribe button? Are you locked in with the TNT gang, them 20,600 plus subscribers that keep me fessed up, keep me blessed up, and all that? You feel me? We moving along, man. I had to speak about this. This happened a while ago, but you know, he recently spoke on this yesterday, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this young Jack defending the post of the video of him crying. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, young Jock went viral over the weekend after posting a video where he began to cry. In the caption of the video, Young Jock questioned living in a world where kids are dying before they can live in the streets. He added, "Our homes are filled with hate because it's all around us. Destruction is prevalent. Drugs are running rampant in our community. So many are confused. Ascension is a necessity. Let it out in front of the world. Do you ever feel like just letting it out, all out? Some will laugh, and that's expected. Some will tap in and see if I'm okay, and that's appreciated. I'm begging for mercy on all of us. No soul unaccounted for. I love you." Young Jock got some criticism for this video. One user questioned why he decided to post a video of him crying. He responded writing, "Why not? Y'all post all that other bullshit." Jock also got support in his comment section, including from Soldier Boy, who wrote, "You got this. Stay strong and focused. Crying doesn't make you weak. Not being able to express yourself does." All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let Why Not speak on this first before I go. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen the video, Why Not?
I looked at it, I cut it off. Not saying that I don't agree with what Soldier Boy said, because I agree with Soldier Boy said.
I agree too.
Crying don't crying don't make you weak.
It don't.
You know what I mean? Real men cry.
Mm-hmm.
Real men cry.
Fact
They
though.
cry sometimes, but majority of the time they dry tears.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They dry tears. They cry, but they dry tears.
Fact though.
That means for those who can't comprehend, that means they cry inside,
Mm-hmm.
not outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not saying that he's wrong for expressing himself and crying. That man could be grieving some things that he can't talk about, and he just decided to, to let it out like that, to let others know it's okay to let it out. Why keep it in? And then look, you end up doing some crazy shit, or you end up going off on somebody who don't deserve it, or you end up putting yourself under so much stress. Now you in the hospital.
Fact though. Fact though. Fact though. All right,
I,
but
I'm
let
gonna
me.
tell.
I
I'm gonna tell you a story, right?
Yeah. Go
Before we
ahead.
go, I want to tell one, right?
Uh.
I had an aunt. And she was a real strong lady, and
Mm-hmm.
she was the first to go to college for my grandmother's out of six.
Mm-hmm.
And she had everything going on for herself, marriage, and all that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, and then all of a sudden, when marriage, how it turned for the worse and people separate.
Yeah.
My aunt slowly died because her heart was broken,
Mm-hmm.
and she never knew how to let it out.
Yeah.
She was always angry. She was always pointing a finger. She was always complaining about how she helped him grow and how he left her behind. What she didn't realize is she wasn't left behind. She just was too proud to reach out.
Mm.
She was too proud to say, I'm going through something, and I need my family. I need to talk. And when it was all said and done, my aunt passed away on her deathbed. She said to her she didn't know family was like this. You know what she didn't realize? It took her to pass away and be dying to realize her family loved her and had her back. And whatever she was going through, we was there to help her.
That's
And it
sad.
took her to be on her deathbed to realize that. So internet's people, world, I'm trying to tell you, it's okay to cry. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to ask for help. It's a problem when you keep your hand down and you scared because you don't understand, or you scared to speak out. So if you one of them people, kids, mothers, aunts, sons, daughters, people in the world, you scared to speak out, it's okay to raise your hand because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you raise your hand, somebody have an answer for you. And if they don't have an answer for you, they'll build that bridge and hold your hand and cross that bridge with you.
Fact though. Fact though. Fact though. Now, very powerful words. Definitely necessary for those people out there. But let's talk about Jock. Let's get back to it. Jock. This is what I'm gonna say, brother. You know what I'm saying? Point made or whatever. But I think you, in my personal opinion, I think you did this for clout, brother. And the reason I say that, this was a photograph. Like you had to get like it looked like you got a photography crew in there. All right, so you plan this crying. All right, you got black. You got the filter, the black and white with your shirt off. All right, and you're looking in the camera intentionally crying. So my the aspect of being genuine and authentic is very tainted in my opinion, and that's corny in my opinion, and that's lame as shit. But yeah, do people need to let it out? And the people who really going through shit, yeah, you gotta let it out. But let me tell you something: let it out, and then figure out how you're gonna move forward. Because after you let it out, the problem's still gonna be there. All right. But yeah, let it out. Let all that pain out because people might have forsaken you. You may have been deceived. You got real pain and trauma. Let it out. There's no doubt about it. Go talk to someone. Get the support you need, and then realize that it's never too late and bounce back and come up with a plan to move forward. All right, because we can't just cry about everything either. All right, like yeah, we are dying. Shit is terrible. Shit is sad. Make you want to cry every day if you really analyze all the wicked stuff going on out here. You know what I'm saying? And we do have to let it out at times. We don't want it to build up, but we need to figure out solutions. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Young Jock, boohooing for clicks and likes or whatever is my ultimate opinion on the matter. But if you want to do that, Jock, hopefully people get the right message in you doing it. But yeah, I think me personally, that was a scripted cry. It wasn't authentic. It wasn't real, bro. So I don't know, bro. Save me with the waterworks, bro. You know what I'm saying? In that moment.
I agree, but for somebody out there, he might have did it for clickbait. He might have did it for clout, but it's gonna help somebody. Somebody in the world needed to see that.
Hmm.
Somebody in the world needed to hear that. It may not be for us. It may not be for you, bro.
Nah, it
It may
probably
not
isn't for
be for
me.
the,
Nah.
it may not be for the person who see that and be like, this shit's fake. You know what I mean? But some people in this world, they say it's a sucker born every day,
Hmm.
and it, it's a person out there that's really weak, and they really need to see that to know that it's okay. So
Nah, you're right about
shout
that.
outs to shout outs to whatever the fuck he's trying to accomplish, clickbait, clout. Um, but you know what? Like they say, either good or bad information is all good when you advertising it on the airwaves. So at the same time, it's good for somebody in this world, not for everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, shout out to
Keep
Audio.
it up.
Yeah, hold on. Shout out to Audio Gang. He said it's okay to be weak with a question mark. So he's asking you, is it okay to be weak with a question mark?
It's okay. It's okay to release and restart.
Mm-hmm.
Even a computer got to reboot and restart when it malfunctions. It's okay to restart and get all that bad energy out of you. It's okay, but it's not okay to advertise that to the world every day. It's okay to see it sometimes because we need tough men nowadays. We living in times where men isn't so tough. A lot of sensitive people, a lot of sensitive men nowadays. We need tough men. You know what I mean? Not saying it's bad to be sensitive, but we need tough men. The times we living in right now in America, we need tough men. We need the world to know it's tough men out here, and not just the other side.
And I want to respond to Gang real quick. Hey, shout out Audio Game. Give me with the question. So he said his whole entire question is why does someone need to hear and see that, and it's okay to be weak. He's asking that, and let me tell you something, bro. Everybody got a weak moment in their life. There's nobody who can just hold it strong all the way together. I'm gonna give you a classic example. If you lose a lost one, bro, you're probably gonna grieve and cry. If you in the streets and you really gangster like that, and your man get killed next to you, you're probably gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're
your
gonna,
woman that you love,
yeah, your
your
woman that
woman
you
that you
love.
love, she
Fuck,
going through something. Something happened to her, and you really love this woman. You gonna cry. It may not be wet tears, but they dry tears.
yeah, you might cry in
A lot of
private,
men
bro.
gotta
I
realize.
look, bro. I told you I didn't like the fact that the way he did it, whatever. But do men cry? Men cry, bro. You know what I'm saying? They cry. Men probably cry more than you think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Men sometimes are the most emotional niggas. You feel me? So
Dogs cry. Dogs cry. What
yeah,
about that? Dogs cry too. You, hey, look, the 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 brother you scared of, and you cross the street when you see him coming, he even shed a tear sometimes. So why the hell not is not? So what's wrong? What? Being crying don't show that you're weak. It just shows that you're human. You're human.
Yeah, and I'm not
The
saying.
toughest man, the
Yeah,
toughest man shed a tear sometimes.
Mike Tyson cried, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna say shit to Mike Tyson, but everybody goes through it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through it, bro. I done seen.
Shit, your father cried. Your
Yeah.
father cried.
Hmm.
You asking that question? Your father cried, brother.
Hmm.
Ask your dad. He cried before. So yes, it is okay to cry, and that's not a sign of weakness. That's just you being a human being.
Hmm.
That's not you being white. That's not you being black. That's not you being yellow, brown, or whatever color it is out here. It's you being a human being, and that's what makes us all the same. That we are human beings. We are part of the human race.
Fact though. All right. So then Gang responded. He said, "I think how he did it looked weak," which I agree with you. He said, "Perception is reality." He said, "I'm not against crying." All right, Gang. I feel you on that. So I see your perspective, and like I had mentioned before, you know what I'm saying. He clouded out and looked weak. That's what he's saying. So, and, I understand what you're saying, but that's what I brought up in my point in perspective. But what Why Not was trying to say is like there's somebody out there who really weak like that right now, who really like lonely and going through that shit, and that might have touched them. You know what I'm saying? Because they already feed into the to what's on the media and the social media that already control their lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how,
Fact.
you know what I'm saying, gang. So like you and I probably not like that, gang, but there are a lot of weak people out there who are easily influenced by bullshit, bro. And you know this, Brody. You know what I'm saying? You probably got a friend who like gullible for anything. You know what I'm saying? Really hurting on the inside and not really showing y'all niggas, but crying at home or whatever the case may be. So this could have inspired them. But like I said, I do believe like the shit was corny. I told you how I felt about it. I thought it was scripted. It wasn't authentic and genuine. So shout out, gang, for your vibes and your opinion on it, because we were able to dialogue on that fully, which a lot of people needed to hear, because there's a lot of people too hard on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Too gangster for themselves and all that. You know what I'm saying? Not being real with themselves. So thank you for that, because and we weren't just addressing you, bro, but it just opened up the dialogue so we could talk about it further. You feel me? And I appreciate that.
And,
Shout out, gang. Shout out, audio game. You feel me? Now, what were you saying, Brody?
and for the record, I am not gang gang. I do not gang bang.
Yeah, yeah. For the record, but yo, just Take Notes TV. We got the TNT gang. It's a positive movement. Only thing you got to do to get down with the gang, to get jumped in or initiated, what do you want to say, is just hit that like notification and subscribe. And if you really tapped in, you're gonna get a hoodie, get a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hit the cash app, whatever. But it's all love. Your time is the most valuable thing I can get from y'all, and I appreciate all that. It's all love. I need y'all locked in. I need y'all to keep telling me how y'all feel. I need y'all, whatever it is, let me know how y'all feel. We need all the vibes here on the Why Not Take Notes show. You're fortunate to get your boy Why Not. We got a lot of shit to take care of today, but we here early. So if you here right now locked in with us, then you really down with the gang, and we appreciate that. Anyway, we at the story of the hour. You know what I'm saying? We gave y'all a great show. This is the Why Not Take Notes show. You know I got over 8 million views, 8,400,000 views. You just go through my channel, check it out. Check some videos out you ain't check out already. You know what I'm saying? Get them t-shirts. Support your boy. This is the gang. We festing it up. Anyway, final freaking story of the hour on this Why Not Take Notes show. We got the fans upset with Little Weezy because he canceled his show in LA halfway through his set, and we're going to speak on why. Lil Wayne ended his Welcome to the Carter tour on a sour note on Saturday, May 13th, after he cut the show halfway short through the set. Like with previous shows, Lil Wayne took an intermission, and his Young Money artists Lil Twist and Yaj Kader and Alan Kubas came out to perform. However, Wayne was peeping the crowd's reaction to his artist and what he wasn't feeling it. After Kuba's set, Wayne came out and told the crowd, "We appreciate it, but we ain't about to be bending over backwards for these folks. We work too hard for this shit. We work way too hard. This my motherfucking artist, Alan. That was Twist. That was Yaz. We are Young Money. We appreciate y'all time." Fans were not too happy after realizing the show was over, and you could check out Wayne's statement above. All right, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Go tune in right there to see the whole thing. But basically, what happened? He was ending the tour in L.A. They had a show. You know, this you normally have opening acts on the tour. You know what I'm saying? They don't normally, because I've been to mad shows, so I could speak on this. They don't, unless they really like that, unless they're like, unless the crowd really in tune with their music, they don't really listen. Like they like the love is not gonna be the same as when you come out, Wayne. It's just not gonna be that, yo. And by the end of the day, like you know, and this is my personal opinion. You are a goat. You were definitely a goat, Wayne. Niggas don't gotta fuck with your artists. Them niggas pay tickets to fuck with you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes did not pay their money to come see Alan Kubas, who they clearly didn't like. He looked nervous on stage. They didn't come to see Lil Twist, who ain't have a hit in over 10 years. And they ain't come to see the other guy. All right, they came to see you, Wayne. So if they ain't feeling your opening acts, maybe they need to step their music up. Maybe they need to do that, bro. All right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not working hard enough, bro. All right, because you got hits on hits on hits, and they came out there to see you. So for you to cancel the show because they're not feeling your opening acts, that's like, you know, I don't know contractually how that works out either. Not saying you hurt for any money, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got comedians, you do a comedy show, the opening comedian get booed the fuck off stage, yo. You know what I'm saying? Whoever Kevin Hart still got to go out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta respect Wayne for standing 10 toes down behind his artist. If you ain't feeling my artist, you ain't feeling me. You showing me lack of respect by not showing my artist no love. So at the same time, it's a give and a take thing. You get it?
Yeah, but let me say this, bro. Let me say this, Brody, because I hear you. I hear you on that, Brody. But like I said, if a nigga not fucking with your music, like a nigga's not gonna fuck with your music, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and them niggas didn't buy Alan Kubas tickets. They bought Lil Wayne tickets. That was the headlining name on the ticket. They didn't buy Lil Twist tickets. You know what I'm saying? They bought the Lil Wayne experience. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, your artists need to step their shit up. That's what I say in the back. Like these niggas, like y'all gotta come out with some hits. Y'all don't got no hits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta put out some shit that people know nationwide, yo. Like I got the platform to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? But like y'all gotta come with some hits. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta blow this shit up. You know, this is a dirt like yo, the music industry is a dirty game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't force people to like you, bro, in the music industry. You can That's one thing you can't do. They either like you or they don't, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the truth.
That's the truth. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
truth.
So, you know, I'm beyond. Shout out Audio Game. He said that was selfish of Wayne. Nobody paid to see them. Fact though, that's what I'm trying to say. Like nobody paid to see them, bro. Like it's the end of the tour. Those are your fans, brother. They're not Alan Kubo's fans. They Lil Wayne fans, bro. They want to hear she wanna like that rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I let her lick that
But listen,
rapper. That's what they want to hear, bro. They don't
you
want to hear.
gotta. They do. But at the same time, you gotta understand what the movement is with Wayne. Wayne is 100. He see. This is what's so crazy, right?
Hmm.
You finally got a person that's behind his artists and trying to promote his artists and trying to stand up for his artists. Usually, you don't got people trying to stand up for their artists. They just let them fry out there. But he's trying to look out for his artists and trying to let his artists know, like, look, I know how hard you work at your craft, but they don't know. And they showing you no love, and I feel bad, and I don't want you to go through this. It's just like a dog when you fight. Like, I ain't saying I fight dogs, and I'm
Hmm.
against dog fighting, but it's just like if you send a dog to a dog fight, and then the dog snap at him, and then his tail go under his ass. You don't let that dog keep fighting. That dog, if the fight is out of that dog.
Hey, brother, I respect it. I really do, and I understand your point, yo. But I'm gonna have to counter that again, yo. This is what I'm gonna say, yo. Like, all right, so I brought up the comedy scenario, right? I remember people. I think it was Jamie Foxx telling a story. He was opening up, got booed crazy. You know what I'm saying? Following what act came through. You know, what they do, they came back like, but that gains experience. You gotta go through the mud to get to the top. Like there's times Wayne got booed on stage, and you gotta go through that and keep working hard and persevering until motherfuckers fuck with you. Let me tell you something. I've been to mad, like I said, festivals. I go check out the independent acts. I go check out the opening acts. Like I go to shows and stuff like that. And if they shit rocking, I'm bouncing in the crowd. I'm supporting them. You know what I'm saying? I'm really turning it up. You know what I'm saying? If they really giving it up. But if it's some weak shit, I go hit the bar and go grab a drink until uh, the artist I paid to go see come out. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact though. You know what I'm saying? And if you get booed, that might mean your shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? That means your stage performance might not be good. And I like, let me tell you something. I peeped homie's vibe, yo. He looked like he looked real nervous, like he didn't have no stage presence, bruh. And like I said, yo, you gotta go through that as an artist. You're gonna get booed in the beginning, especially when you don't got no hits on the radio and nobody know your shit, bruh. You know, so if I was Wayne, I pull him to the back. I give him words of encouragement, like, "Listen, bro, my first 10 shows I got booed, or my first whatever shows I got booed, and look at me now." You know what I'm saying? What I do, I made my pen sharper. I became literally the best rapper alive. I literally became the best rapper alive. I took that hate and I became the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? That's how you inspire your people, bro. You know what? You ever play basketball, lose to a team by 30? You can't throw in the towel and quit, bro. They running the score up on your ass. They doing alley oops, dunking on you. It's the most emasculating feeling ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? But what you got to do? You got to practice harder so that shit don't happen again. That's like, yo,
Mamba mentality.
huh?
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, like barking at the crowd ain't gonna make this nigga a better artist. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, my boy said it may have been a chess move to get people to talk about it so people can Google the artist. I'm sure his artists are trending because of this move, and I agree with you. That's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. You know what I'm saying? That is a good strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, niggas ain't feeling my artist. Maybe they really do got good music. Man, y'all niggas need to tune in, da 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 da. And you bark on the crowd, you end the show, like you said. We speaking about it now, is gaining headlines and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this will elevate their career.
If if Young Twist want to get popping, he need to do a song with his boy. Who his boy is?
Who? Justin Bieber?
Goddamn right. yo, real talk, Twist. You got to understand. You was popping when you was younger. You people know who you are. You should have a platform by now.
Yeah.
You need to do a Justin Bieber and Young Twist collab. Just like Cassidy did a collab with
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Just like Jay-Z did a collab with R. Kelly. I'm just like showing you like
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's what you need to do, my brother. It need to be a Young Money and Justin Bieber collab. Why don't you do that? And then won't you go on tour with Bieber? That'll pop your head right off. That'll pop. That's your boy, or did he outgrow you? Talk to me nice.
Yo, like that. Yo, that shit happen a lot in the industry too. Yo, dudes blow up and you know what I'm saying? They hit the disappearing acts, man. It's a lot of shit. The music industry is tough, man. It's not easy. It's not.
It's not even
man,
that.
It's not soft
It's not
either,
that.
bro.
Bieber don't want to hang with the homeboys no more. He want to have a girl and he want to do his thing and he want to be the captain of his own ship. Sometimes when you hang with too many dudes, you might be the captain of your ship, but you ain't the one. You ain't the one making moving the boat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You know what I mean? When you see dudes fade away from guys they used to hang with and all of that, they doing that for a reason, man. They trying to grow, man. It's about growth. You don't work hard to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody get their turn. It's just sometimes it be the other person's turn, and the student become the teacher, and the teacher can't take it.
Fact though. Fact though. Fact though. Nah, I get what you're saying on that. I definitely get what you're saying on that. But you know, overall point, yo, I want to say to wrap it up. You know, the music industry is rough, bro. It's tough. It's not soft. It's not for the soft-hearted. You getting constantly
Shout out,
criticized, huh?
Shout out, shout outs to Wayne by being behind his artists. Shout outs to Wayne.
I want to shout out Wayne just for being a goat, just being a fucking goat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out that boy Wayne. You know what I'm saying? For just inspiring me damn near my whole life, yo. Like when that Guerrilla Warfare Hot Boys album came out, the reason why I bought that album, and I lived in New Jersey when nobody really tuned in with New Orleans, but the reason why I bought that album because I seen a 12-year-old kid on there rapping his ass off, and it inspired me, and just to see him grow the way he grew throughout the years, yo. 20 plus years in the game, just is phenomenal. His lyricism is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Just one of them ones, man. So shout out Wayne just for being a fucking goat. You know what I'm saying? Just being that guy. You know what I'm saying? And influencing my life and making me love the culture so much is definitely in great part to Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Mount Rushmore of the culture for me gotta have Wayne on it. You know what I'm saying? For me, personally. So yeah, that way.
Wayne was the first person I heard when I came home.
Mm.
He was the first person I heard. They came to pick me up straight out the motherfucking gates of hell. I, I'm like, yo, I want to listen to GU play that predicate felon. I want to hear Tony Yayo. Cause I ain't get to hear. They like, man, wait, man, that's past, man. That's past. I was like, what's this? They like, this Wayne. I'm like, okay. My leather's so soft, huh? Okay. What the fuck going on?
Yo,
You know? So
hmm
shout outs to Wayne. Shout outs to Wayne.
Shout out to Wayne. Hey, audio game. I saw that comment. We're not gonna speak on that, yo. But I know what you're saying, bro. We're not gonna speak on that though, yo. We ain't throwing no shade to twist today, bro. You like, stop it, stop it, stop it. Hey, yo, this is the Why Not Take Notes show, man. We just did another show. Thank you for the gang tuning in. Thank you for hitting my comment section today and giving me all the vibes, yo. Yo, when this video drop, go ahead and hit the comments and give me some more vibes. Make sure y'all hitting that like. Make sure y'all hitting that notification because you never know when we're gonna pop up. We just do it once shit hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? That's how we move. Whenever we want, how we want, and we do it how we do it. And those are the vibes, and that's what we jacking. You feel me? Gleek, 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 gleek. Yo, why not? Give them the shout out, some of the vibes, man.
Shout out to the whole world. Shout out to the haters, the manipulators, and all the above. Shout outs to everybody. None but love.
Yeah. I'm gonna double down on that. Shout out to the haters who motivate me every day. Shout out to God for blessing me every day. Shout out my whole entire TNT gang for tuning in. Shout out if you a new listener just tuning in for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be blessed. I want you to take these words of wisdom and advice and these gems that we dish out on a daily and just move accordingly and stay dangerous with your life. We praying for your safety during these dark times, and we know that there's a way out as long as you keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we preach on this channel is positivity. We definitely do it for the culture, but we trying to get our people right, and that's everybody. No skin or race affiliation. It's just anybody down with the culture, anybody who got love for this culture, anybody who want to live righteous. Please tune into the channel. All my sisters, all my queens, all my kings out here holding it down one time. Thank you once again for tuning
Hey,
in.
Jock.
You said what,
Hey,
bro?
Jock. Hey, I said this for Jock. All I do is cry, Sunny.
Cry me a river. Oh, oh.
All I
You don't have
do
to
is
say.
cry,
Oh, do,
Sunny.
oh, do, you don't have to say. Cry me a river. Yo, shout out Jock, man. It's going down. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. You hear me? Hey yo, why
Yes, sir.
not? Why not? Why not? Let them know though. Let them know the vibes real quick before we tune out.
Hey, to everybody that we may have violated in this segment, we apologize. It's nothing but love.
Fact though. Fact
For
though.
anybody who listening, who need to hear, it's okay to cry as a man. You ain't nothing but a human being. That's a part of being a part of the human race. All right. So I say this to say this. I say that to say this. Wake up, do more loving than hating,
Hmm.
and appreciate you still alive and you walking above ground. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Run it up.
Run
Run
it up.
it up.
Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Yeah. Yeah. Run it up one time for the gang. Like I said, this is the Why Not Take Notes show featuring the one and only Notes and that boy Why Not. And you already know the vibes. We gave you we gave y'all a great story, yo. When shit hits the fan, you already know we'll be back giving you the vibes. But for now, we out. Leak, 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 leak.